So let's talk about main thing when we talk about your swing is where golfers are trying to get power. And again, since you're trying to get more energy into your system, we'll talk about where you're trying to get power and why you have a hard time getting the contact and the club speed that you want, that you should be able to get. There's 6 things that we can possibly move to get power. That's your shoulders, your hips, your arms, your wrist, your legs, how we push off the ground, and your core muscles. When we watch your swing, and I got Jon Rahm who has the shortest swing, we're going to see, even though he has what we call a short visual swing, but how he moves differently than you do. As you go back in your swing, you're trying to load up energy in your swing. So you make this big shoulder turn initially at the start. As you do this, your left arm pulls behind you and it never really folds, it just stays flat. And if we look over here in Jon, we're going to see a kind of a similar thing here. Is he doesn't have a big high arm swing, but if you watch his right arm, it'll fold. As he goes back, you're going to see his arm, it's folding. Right there at this point, it's in a full bent. His arm is in a full 90-degree angle, his right arm. Your arm never really gets to bent, and it doesn't allow the hands to hinge. So that's why your club never goes up, and it rolls behind you. So it's flat behind you. And even though he doesn't have this big high arm swing, that right arm sets. Now, because of this, and your arm doesn't set, the only way that you get power from this position is you have to take your shoulders here and get power this way. And when somebody does that, they're going to pull the club through with their shoulders. When you try to pull and get through, you're dragging the club behind you with no lag. It's kind of like a long chip shot that you're pulling and dragging. That's why you feel across your body. And the only way you can fix this, or way you can adjust this, you can either say stay down or slow down, but you don't ever get enough energy into the golf club. It's being pulled through. So Jon, when he goes to, or any tour player, they're going to work from the ground and their core. So once that right arm is folded and set, the power comes from the ground, and you'll see him push, he'll move from his core, and his arms drop. This keeps him behind the ball, and you're pulling in front of the ball and dragging. That pull and drag slows everything down. We focus on trying to get that arm to fold. See, his back arm is in that folded position, and he's not pulling his shoulders at all, and he's working that way to the ball. The impact bag tells you right here that we're trying to create a force, which is a hit. That's a force. And after the bag is a little slingshot let it fly. So we're trying to hit a force, is a hit to the bag, and then a little slingshot for speed afterwards. Yours just kind of drags the whole way, never really getting the speed into the golf club. Those are drills we'll look at today just to help you get to that feeling. You do a lot of good things in here. We just need to make it a little bit more kinetic, energy friendly, and get to that golf club. Now this drill we're getting ready to look at, let me find it. It's probably the best drill for you. Now you can take a club upside down. I have an impact bag here, but you can throw a comforter or pillow down on the ground. It's not about how hard we hit the bag, it's just the sequence of how we're hitting. The first part of this drill is to take your front arm, which be your right arm, and you're going to hug it across your body like this, and you're going to hold your arm above your elbow, and you're going to feel your core muscles in here. So 3 things we want to move. We're going to feel the ground forces, mean we're pushing, we're holding our core muscles, and our arm is going to go up and down by folding. What we aren't going to feel is shoulders and hips and wrists. Stay out of that feel. So remember, your swing has a lot of shoulders. See the twisting? Your shoulders has hips and shoulders twisting and dragging. This is the opposite, it's energy. So I swing back. You see my back arm fold. You also see my arm stay really close to my body. I want this part of the arm to stay there, this fold. So it looks like I'm in an athletic position to create energy to the bag. So we want that feeling. So I'm feeling that my arm fold, it goes straight down towards my knee. I'm feeling power from the ground and my core muscles. I'm trying to create energy that keeps me right on top of the ball, and there's my speed. So we want that feeling. So the twisting, we're going this way, and you just need to feel athletic because we can almost double your club head speed. Well, not double it, but you're going to increase it by at least 30-40% just feeling speed right there. So there's a force, and that force allows me to create a slingshot of letting go. See, my shoulders are in a pulling feeling, so you need to just have a different feeling of how to create energy into the golf bag. We go back to Jon Rahm. As in the back there, how he's getting his power from his core, his legs, and his arms. His core, his legs, and his arms. Want that feel athletically. So visually keep feeling it. That's a force. And after the force is the slingshot. Let it fly.